working on an E46 2003 330i Sport pack, and it's like 95,000 miles on it. It's time to repair the control arms. As you can see, they're disgusting. And yeah, we've already taken both wheels off, and yeah, left and right control arms, and we will be putting this into the E46 BMW, and I will leave the link in the description, and we'll be showing you the old ones later in the video.
As you can see here, this is the old control arm on the passenger side. Actually, the structure of the control arm is just fine, but as we can see here, there's a little bit of a gap up inside there where that base is connected to the frame. But we're going to have to disconnect that, as well as the ball joints up here and the ball joint right here, which is always kind of fun. But good thing we've got the right parts to do it. If you are doing this, I would highly suggest you get a ball joint separator and any other tools that you think are appropriate. Tools are everything.
See here, we got the front plate off. There are 5/8 bolts, and it is, as you can, yeah, we use 5/8, and it's easier to use a bigger wrench for more leverage.
You can see here we replaced the skid plate. Here's one of the bolt locations. Here's another bolt locations. Again, we said they're the 5/8 size. Now we can get a full view of where the control arm connects to the main frame of the body, and then we can also see the engine mount bracket up in here, and you can see the initial centered ball joint. At this point, we're going to start unbolting the control arms and see if we can pop this guy out. Just prior to popping these guys off, you're going to want to take off the little bolt that connects to this control arm, because this bolt actually connects to the headlight adjuster, which you can see just right up in here. If not, I mean, you can take this off first, but you have the possibility of actually breaking this piece of plastic. And if you can get this unbolted and just pull it away, it'll be a lot easier on you later. So that's what we're going to do.
I'm just finishing up taking the side of the control arm off.
So this one actually comes off pretty easy. It'll just slide right off, and you'll see the wheel start to get mobile. This actually kind of becomes a problem a little bit later, because as you're trying to pull this off, it's all floppy on you. I would suggest taking each of these bolts as you take them out and just put them right back in the place you got them. That way you're not having to store them in a cup or letting them roll under the car later. So next we're going to move on to the center piece right here. We'll show you that in a minute.
So you're working your way from this side.
I'm working this way in. Yep. All right. Originally you saw us taking this one, this piece of the control arm off first. It's the easiest piece. It'll unbolt nice and easily. Put the bolts back in so you don't have to store them somewhere else. Then you're going to come over to the ball joint that actually connects right to the wheel assembly. You will have to have one of these joint separators. There's almost no way you're going to get this thing off, and it's a total waste of time to spend any time more than like whatever 35, 40 bucks this little guy was. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to slide it in between the joint and the top of the bolt that goes through it, and just tighten the heck out of it. It will pop. It most likely will injure you, so just be careful, wear eye protection, and all that good stuff. Once that's complete, you're going to go to the center ball joint, and you're probably going to need a separator for kind of like this guy. As you can see, I just used it. Most likely coming from this other end, and you're just going to pound the hell out of it until this thing breaks. Don't be right underneath it. Wear eye protection, and it's going to pop off and be crazy too. Once you do that, as they're popping off, they will slide out, and they'll be pretty gross if you're working on an E46 that's never had it replaced before. And then we're going to go ahead and put the new one on, and you will see the fun of that. So
see here, this is the difference between the two. Obviously, old one crappy, and this is the new one.
And what you're seeing here is we're going to have to put this boot on exactly the same way. I'd suggest kind of just lining them up, just so you don't accidentally, do one of these jobbers and have to take it back off. So we're going to put this on, take a rubber mallet, pound this on here, and then we're going to put the control arm back together.
Some that may be ordered, there may not be a hole here, so that's when you have to drill straight through it and make your own. As you can see, we have bolted the control arm on so that everything's back in place, just replacing it. So yeah, there you have it. Here's the other one, and you can go ahead and put that in. And please like and subscribe. All the parts will be in the description, and see you later.